Okay, I'm back. I'm so aggravated. I did the dysfunctional family, the fighting video, and I was trying to upload it before I went out to eat, and it was still loading. It was almost done, but I had to leave. So I had to wait until I got back home to publish it. Really crazy. Like, it's so curious, like, what everyone thinks about that video. That was freaking insane. Like, I kind of want to talk with him. And I do want to give a huge shout out and thank you so much to Patricia. I don't want to mess up your last name. Bonanza. Patricia, thank you so much. She is my very first subscriber to give me a super thanks. I was so surprised. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I saw she watched the video. And I know the family is just, it's they're sick. And everybody has their own problems. I mean, you can tell he was going through some stuff, but Leticia is not no saint. I think we all know that. Okay. I'm trying to, like, make sure I give y'all, like, the Heather content, because I don't know, it's not, I mean, I guess you could say I'm slacking on it. I'm just, like, so busy, and I want to make sure that I'm doing, I'm covering Leticia. Okay. So we stopped at that one. It's going to be really quick. I just want to look at these reels that she did the beginning of this month. Let me make sure my volume's turned up. It'll be really short. We're gonna have to watch it without music because I don't want to get a copyright strike. See, this can make me feel good. I wonder where she's at. Probably the gym. I'm so curious. Like, I'm not, like, poking fun, but I'm so curious where she learned how to dance. Like, does she think that this is a dance, or is she just, like, this is, like, in her head, this is how you're supposed to dance? I don't know. If it makes her feel good, it makes me smile, so I'm all for it. Touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's doing weights. I thought she was about to do something crazy. Okay. Don't really care what working out on June 4th. Wait, your turn. Oh, she's doing the look at her face. Watch her face. Oh, y'all missed it. Watch her face whenever she does it. Yeah, okay. I can't watch it. It's kind of weird. Okay. Is she back at her mom's? Never mind, I forgot. I'm like in the video world. I'm like, wait, last time I watched the video, she left her mom's, but I forgot. She got arrested, all of that, went back to her mama's. A lot has happened. She's like laid up on the bed. I wonder if she's high. Is that why she's smiling? Oh, did she change her profile picture? For her little picture for her YouTube channel? Alright, I swear, why are they just so much alike? Missing belongings and not belonging in this world. She's smiling, but it sounds pretty depressing what I'm about to play. So, let's hope not. This is about 4 hours ago. When is it? Sunday night.
So, tell me about your bond.
Yeah, she's the first one to email me on my birthday every year.
I never miss it because it's odd.
Today is a Sunday. I believe it's June 26th, 2022. Quite possibly June 27th.
No.
I can't recall.
26.
It's Sunday. And I'm trying very patiently to understand why authorities would bother to steal my makeup kit as well.
Oh my
It's in a
gosh.
little pink bag and all its contents, as well as stealing my hair straightener and curling iron.
Okay, stop.
So,
This is like
I'm
getting on my
not sure
nerves.
what's going on.
How is it each time she talks to us, or each time she does a video, 1, 2, 3 other things all of a sudden become missing? First, I do not forget. First, it was your crusty ass, nasty ass underwear and your hairbrush. That's all you was complaining about, okay? You would think if you was complaining about things that were being stolen, you would go ahead and like talk about all of it, name all of it. That was it, just those two. And then we did a video, and then I think it was maybe like one of the videos, and whenever she was talking about she hadn't brushed her teeth in like a week. And then she said that her little case with her toothbrush and her little toiletries, whatever, I don't freaking know. They took that case. And now, what did she say? Her hair straightener and curl liner or hair blower? I don't know. But 2 other items are added to the list.
I don't think that anybody really wants to answer these questions as to why they stole my phone years ago and all these reasons why they're continually harassing me when I have not done anything. I've not done anything wrong. Freedom of speech is what they've denied me of. My constitutional rights is what I've been denied for all of these years. And I don't think anybody understands that. I think that there are so many people out there that are so sick in the head that think, they would never do that. They would never. Yet I have proof that I had those belongings through the video that I had right before I was locked up. And now, since being locked up, I have none of those belongings. I categorize everything, like I chronicle everything. I make sure I have everything in its place. Even my mother had to carry everything in plastic bags, and I just went through all those plastic bags to rearrange. Do you realize how difficult it is to have to afford for the things that the officers steal from us? And they ripped away my home years ago due to the fact that they took my ex-husband's side and said that I was harassing his communications to want to see him. Do you realize I'm already stressed enough with my brother in the other room smoking cigarettes? My mother has never allowed that in her home, ever. She said, well, I just don't care anymore, because all she does is try to appease him and my brother and try to, and he says, oh, it's because it's hot outside. What? I'm sorry, what? Last night it was 10 o'clock in the evening. It was dark out. There's absolutely no reason for him to be smoking cigarettes in the fucking house. Yet my mother is all right with it because she says, well, everything leads to cancer. Really? So you're going to toxify my baby? That's the only reason why he's doing this. Out of vindication and spite. because he's
No, he is not, because he says something about that baby. I feel like he cares about that baby more than you care about the baby.
jealous toward the fact that I'm not going to end up going to prison. I can't end up going to prison.
You are going somewhere, Miss Thing.
Because I already talked to Dr. Carroll about all of this. I mean, not necessarily all of it, but he knows damn well I'm not lying about it. He knows damn well. So he would stand for me in court if I needed to.
No, he wouldn't.
So, yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I'm very, very, very mad because if I can't trust the authorities, and I've been trying to be a part of like a higher purpose, a higher calling, something that's going to help others, and if I can't be a part of this shitty ass family, then where am I? Where do I fall? Aside from being homeless, like I was telling everyone, it's not fair, it's not right, and I just don't understand how to justify these circumstances. I can't even discuss and confront my brother about smoking in the house, because immediately he's going to say, at my, 7-month pregnant ass, "You're smoking marijuana in the house." Well, that's a different type of tar, isn't it? And I'm not doing it that much. And I've only been here for how long? And I never did it when I stayed with her for the year here. Never once did my mom, well, actually, she did it a couple times and said I could smoke in the bathroom with the vent on. And I did. But not often. I always took it outside because I didn't want my mother exposed to it. So this narcissist, this motherfucker, my brother, always thinks that he should have everything. If he's not getting every bit of everybody's attention, and I understand, it's the government's fault for sending him to prison at such a young age, and he came out all fucked up in the brain. It's actually the authorities' fault because they didn't give him the proper psychological help when he was in there. So when he got out, he knew to be paranoid of everyone and everything. And now he is paranoid of everyone and everything. He's, during the short amount of time, I guess, or whatever, however long he's been staying with my mother, he has ripped open the light switches. He has removed the smoke alarms. He has, I'm glad that there's no holes in the wall. But, I don't doubt that that could happen because at one point when my mother said in the video, when we were, "Oh, I know, because you punched the wall, broke your hand," they blame me for that. They blame me for my brother getting so heightenedly aggressive that he smacked his hand into a beam in our house on Briar Lane in Wisconsin, and he broke his fucking hand and had to get, surgery to...
Okay, you really don't need to tell us, your dachshund, so just chill out. I don't even know how we got here. But look at you. You went from a car to being on a bed. She looked comfortable as hell, too. With stuffed animals all around you.
To fix it. So, that's not my fault that he smacked a stud like that. And I don't get it. Why is everybody always blaming me? And then they turn around and they say that I can't blame my issues on anybody else. And I'm thinking, you sexually abused me. There's no coming back from that shit. You're not, and even my mother, in the way that she acted in certain instances, I was very confused growing up. I didn't know who I could trust or, what parts of my body were actually mine. Completely confused. As a young girl, I shouldn't have had to have those worries. I shouldn't have to have these worries at 34 fucking years old, not knowing where my belongings are. Why would you steal them? And it's not like I can even contact any of the jurisdictions because every time I tried to call to ask for the iPhone and my extra set of keys to the Buick that I had years ago, they all ran me around and said, "We don't have it here. We don't have it here." Why? Because they're a bunch of perverts, jackoffs, that just want to help each other out and not anybody else. They won't help an innocent civilian. They won't see it as that because I'm disabled. I'm mentally disabled, so they think that they can fuck with me. They think that they can steal from me, and then I'm not going to remember and recall every bit of fucking shit that's been stolen. No, I know. I chronicle everything. That's the one thing I fucking do because of the fact that I was being fucked with for years. I still believe that they chopped my dog's head off.
Oh my
to this very day.
gosh.
My pit bull was not that manner. She would not hurt a fly. So this 11-year-old pit bull was supposedly the murderer of my 12-year-old poodle. I get home from therapy after being gone an hour and traveling, and I told the therapist up in Little Rock, I know that they're watching me. And I know that it has to do with the authorities. And I got home to a severed fucking dog, like she was decapitated in the middle of my floor. And I called the police there in Hot Springs, and I said, I need help. And they said, you're calling us about a dog? And I was like, that's my family. It's not just the dog. I was freaking out and having a panic attack. And I said, I'm pretty sure, and I'm a disabled citizen, that I need some medical assistance right now. So what did they do? They showed up at my house, said I had some weird warrant, and shipped me off immediately that day to a psych ward where I stayed for 10 days. Nobody watched my dogs. By the time I got out, my house was covered in shit and piss. No one took care of my fucking pets. I asked one of the ladies that, I went to church with at one point if she would watch my dogs. No. She just threw some food down and whatever, didn't manage to, nobody cared. So, and they even took me, like, without even locking my home or anything like that. So, yeah, that's the kind of shady shit they do. And I told my mother, I said, you do realize I know that they were in and out of my house, touching my belongings and categorizing everything, taking photos of stuff, right? You know I already knew that, right? And she was like, you're being crazy, you're being paranoid like your brother. No, I know what the fuck happened. I know that they were trying to get rid of me for years because I caught on to them. And that's why when I shut the power off that one day when I was arrested for a warrant, that they just showed up on my lawn.
I can't.
Usually
I have no
breasts
idea.
fit small-chested women like this. Gapping. You guys.
I'm like losing.
Because I sign to them all the time. I know damn well what the fucking system is about. Money. About manipulation, about keeping others down, about control, about megalomaniacs getting away with their perversions. That's what it is. They don't want to get caught up in that. And I'm thinking, well, I'll pray for you, you sons of bitches. I'll fucking pray for you. There's something wrong. If you're going to steal from a homeless, disabled, pregnant woman, you have psychopathy. You are a psychopath, and there's nothing, you shouldn't be in that position. You shouldn't be allowed to cuff a woman. You shouldn't be allowed in and out of facilities. And you're trying to fight for it. No, we've got the right to violate everyone. No, you don't. Not in the real God's eyes. Whatever satanic being that you've been praying to, like your finances, like getting paid. I get paid to do this. Really? Is it enough to exchange for your soul? Your eternal soul? I would think twice about all of this. I would think twice about harassing me anymore or stealing from me. Now I've got to go get a new curling iron or use my mom's flat iron for court in a month. You took every bit of what was going to allow me a little bit of niceness. That's what you did. And you think that I fucking care? No, I'm going to call you out on it, bitches. You fucking pigs. Swine. Pigs, greedy as fuck. You're gonna steal my fucking dirty panties, you sick fucks?
Oh
That's
gosh,
how you deal with it?
Dude, stop snorting. It's so weird. It's really aggravating, too. My gosh. Like, it's really hard to be present during this.
You're gonna sniff them too, yeah? You're gonna capture that DNA as well? You're gonna steal my fucking used Q-tips and everything? I know what you've been doing. I know what the fuck you're doing, stealing little bits of my fucking reality and presuming that you're gonna sit there and, what are you gonna do? Try to get me caught up in shit that I didn't do? Get people to dress up like me? Or this is where she... No, see? That's just it. There are eyewitnesses to where I've been. There are accounts of who I've talked to. There are fucking photos every single day of the food I was eating, where I was traveling. That's why you didn't get me caught up right away. That's why you didn't have me pinned for a murder I didn't fucking do. Yeah, exactly,
What?
bitch. So, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewind. I swear. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying.
Q-tips and everything, I know what you've been doing. I know what the fuck you're doing, stealing little bits of my fucking reality and presuming that you're gonna sit there and, what are you gonna do?
What?
Try to get me caught up in shit that I didn't do? Get people to dress up like me? Or this is where she... No, see?
Dude,
that's just it.
Seriously, I'm about losing my... Like, her and Heather, I feel like each time, like, just, it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. She sounds just like Heather. Do y'all remember whenever Heather was like... if y'all hear, this is whenever she still lived in, like, the apartments, and she was like, I mean, she was always going crazy, but she was like, if y'all see someone, or if y'all hear someone, and it looks like me, and they say something that I probably wouldn't say, it's not me. I'm like, bitch, what? Or she would be like, if you see someone in my Nike hat, they're trying to be me. Like, why do y'all think people are trying to look like you, be you? Ain't nobody trying to plant anything at a crime scene to lock you up. Like, I feel like this is almost like a, maybe she feels guilty. Like, have you killed somebody before, Leticia? Or do you just always think about it? Like, that's weird that she is thinking, oh, they took my underwear, my Q-tips, so they could put it at the crime of the scene of a murder scene and arrest me for murder. Like, what? Who thinks about stuff like this?
Eyewitnesses to where I've been. There are accounts of who I've talked to. There are fucking photos every single day of the food I was eating, where I was traveling. That's why you didn't get me caught up right away. That's why you didn't have me pinned for a murder I didn't fucking do. Yeah, exactly, bitch. So, what are you doing? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I want my stuff back. The moment I fucking call to try to get this shit, I'm going to record that conversation, those conversations of all the jurisdictions, so that you understand, hey, I'm missing belongings, and you're going to treat me like a criminal before I'm proven innocent. That's exactly how they did it. They didn't say I was innocent until proven guilty. They acted as though I was guilty until proven innocent. I'm pretty sure my psychologist has got this for me. I'm pretty sure I don't have shit to worry about, and you need to get a life. If you're going to be stealing some pregnant girl's panties, filthy panties at that, ones that had like brownish on them because I had discharge because of the fear that I had that day.
Oh my gosh.
So, you guys are sick. I don't know what else to tell anybody, aside from the truth, the God's honest truth. Yes, they stole from me. Yes, they've been stealing from me for years. Yes, they were in and out of my home. Yes, it's unlawful. It's unconstitutional what they've been doing to me for years and trying to fuck with me because I'm disabled in that way. They want to know how disabled? Emotionally disabled to the point of panic attacks and detachment because you people have stressed me the fuck out, like to the extreme. Don't you see it? Don't you understand that? I just took a nap and I woke up and I thought, no, I'll find some of these belongings. I'll find my makeup bag. I'll find my shit. No, that was all in my bag and I had thought so. I had thought for a moment, no, did I bring that all in there? Was I really trying to get dolled up that day? Or was it, but because of the heightened stress, I had forgotten for a moment.
Oh my gosh, there you go.
I was
there
trying
it
to get
is. There's the bonus word, heighten. You know what to do.
I told Fanny to stop spraying her water out underneath my bed, and she won't stop it.
Why don't you see if she, like, nicely just be like, hey, why don't you go lay down in your bed in Mom's room? And, I don't know, try to see if she'll come in here. Y'all seriously need to go to sleep, though. Sorry. My youngest child, she has, like, 2 beds. She has one in here and one in her sister's room, you know, because we're going to be transitioning. But sometimes she'll want to lay in there, and me being Mom, I'm like, because it's a twin bed, and it's, of course, a little bit higher than normal twin beds. Like, the mattress is, like, really thick or something. I don't know. And so I'm like, what if she falls off the bed? So then I feel like I can't go to sleep because I'm thinking, is she going to stay asleep? What if she falls off the bed? Is there anything around the bed? And then it just freaks me out, and I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to bring her back in here and lay her in her bed in my room. Because in my room, her bed is like a toddler bed. And then it's like, also the mom where I'm like, I'm not ready. I want her to, like, still sleep with me. Not with me, but, like, right like, in the same room as me. Because it's like, once she's out, it's like, I don't have a baby no more. I mean, she's 2.5. She'll be 3 in a couple months, so. Growing so quickly. Anyways, I guess we'll go back to Leticia. My life is so much more better. Sorry.
Nice and dolled up so I could leave this fucking shit-ass town, Hot Springs, Arkansas, in the United States of America. Because that's how they treat people. If you're going to speak out against what they're doing wrong, they're going to make sure that you have nothing. They're going to violate you to the extreme when they've got you in their fucking detainment.
It's time to break up with your basic cleanser. Get with Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel.
Would more effective writing give you an edge at work? Grammarly can make your job one click simpler.
So, that's not fair, is it? No. Like, I know I'm disabled. Everyone knows I'm disabled. Everyone knows I have
Oh my
detachments
gosh.
because of all these suicide attempts and all the times that I've died and come back.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I wonder if, like, her therapist, or if she has ever realized, like, maybe I shouldn't label myself. You know how, like, you just shouldn't say, like, it's kind of like you just don't want to speak things into existence type thing. You know? So it's like, if you're going to say stuff, if you're going to speak it all the time and speak it into existence and just constantly say it, at least say, I'm healthy, I'm kind, I am loving, I'm, you know, like, positive things. Like, why is she's constantly saying, I have a disability, I'm a victim, I've got raped, I'm this, my family's messed up, I'm traumatized, I'm a victim, I'm mentally, like, just stop. Like, stop talking about yourself like that, and maybe you won't act so horrible. It's like she just uses it as an excuse. Even if there's not a camera going, even if she's not recording herself, she does, like, I feel like she really does that in life. She'll just do something and she's like, well, I have a disability, I'm traumatized, I had a bad childhood, I was sheltered. Like, that's not how it works. This is boring. Can we get the brother back? Did y'all notice, like, how the mom, like, did not even care whatsoever that she was recording? Like, it was just, like, not a thing for her. I'm gonna be honest, reading her comments, I thought she would have looked a little bit different. Maybe acted a little bit different too, maybe. But she looked, now don't get me wrong, she looks like she's Leticia's mom, but I don't know, just reading her comments on YouTube, I just, for some reason, thought she would, like, look different. I don't know.
Especially when it started when I was a
And if anyone knows how to get hold of the brother, I cannot think of his name, but I'm debating on trying to figure out if I should reach out to him. Not to be, like, negative or anything like that. I'm invested now. And like I said, until I know this baby is good, my work is not done.
I was a child. So don't try to tell me who the fuck you're dealing with. Because I am. And I'm pretty fucking sure that you need to get your fucking acts together. I will fucking pray for you. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power.
I can't do this. I can't. Like, it drives me crazy. I was born and raised Catholic, okay? I still have Catholic tendencies. But as I, got older, my church, man, my church was like banging down. Like, whenever I lived in Tampa, oh, like the priest, he was like amazing. He was like this old, just amazing, just sweetest old guy from Spain. He was like, I loved him. And like, they were just awesome. Like, they had like, I had to go to CCD, of course, you know, and then I had to go to church, and, you know, there's like, well, as a baby, you get baptized, and then you have like confirmation and communion, and you got to go through all this. And then they had like a pond, you know, and then they had a separate place. I mean, it was a pretty big property, but it was like the youth group house, pretty much. And it was so cool. Like, there was around one room, and it had like, I think there was like a pool table, I don't know. And then there was like another room with just like a couch and chairs, and there was like another room, and there was like it would be like Nintendo, and then there was like a kitchen, and then there was like a deck. So it was really cool. Like, they were amazing. And it was a Catholic church, and he was so he was so amazing. And he would get up, like, I was like, I always wish you could marry my mama. But, you know, Catholic priests, they don't do that. And then he also lived on the property of the church. But that church was, like, it was awesome. I'm sorry, y'all are getting like half of me and half of her tonight, right now, in this video. But he would get going, like, he would always say, fuego, 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 like, fire, you know, like, it's on fire. Like, he was good, okay? I don't know if y'all know how it works, but Palm Sunday, Good Friday, Stations of the Cross, you better get ready, because every single Friday you're going to be there for about 4 hours, up and down, up and down, up and down, pour that bench out, get on your knees, up, back down. Whew, it was a lot, but it was awesome. And the more excited he would get, he would start speaking in Spanish. It was so cute. And it was also really good. It was good for him and everybody else, because he's like, I mean, he was from Spain. So, and he fluently, obviously, talked in Spanish. So it was good because he was able to use that. And like I think it was like 12 o'clock service, it was Spanish service. And there was a lot of people who went to that service too. So it was really cool. So anyways, with all that being said, whenever we moved back here, I'm not ready to disclose my location. But I was born and raised here. Moved around a little bit because of my dad. I was in the Navy. And then we moved back up here. So I'm going to trick y'all, because up here is not so far up. I don't live all the way up north. That's a hint. There was somebody who was like, she is not from the South. And I'm like, damn, I wonder where I'm from. Let me know where I'm from. I would love to figure out where the hell I live at and where I'm from. Anyways. It's so crazy. Like, she was like so confident that she knew who the fuck I was. Anyway, so that church was amazing. So whenever we moved back here, we were going to the church that we used to go to with my mama, and of course it was a Catholic church. And I felt really bad, but we were so used to my priest. He actually became a Monsignor because he was so good. But we were so used to his energy, and, you know, I even was in the choir. Yeah. Can you believe it? Crazy. I love that. It was crazy. Okay. And my mom would go up and read. Oh my gosh, what was that called? Oh, I feel so bad now. I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But like, what you do not, like, you need to be in the church. We're going to talk about church right now, okay? So if y'all have a problem with it, I'm so sorry. Mute it, and just whenever she starts, I don't know, like, fast forward or wait till she starts talking. But there's just, like, I don't know, there's just Catholic churches are just different. Like, out of respect, you want to be in church before, you know, the priest walks in. And he has his, is it not the ushers? I'm really upset with myself because I'm forgetting at the title of people. My sister was one. Is it altars? I'm sorry. I forgot what it's called. But it's, people would, like, change and they would go on the altar with him and, like, help him, like, light the candles, bring him, like, the wine or something, bring him the Bible, like, do, you know, like, just stand there. And then, I feel horrible, but I forgot what it's called. But there would be a first reading, a second reading, and then he would always do, like, the third, the final. And my mom would always be a reader. I feel horrible that I don't know this. I know it, but I forget because it's been, oh my gosh, it's been like almost 20 years since I've been into that church. Okay, so here, we went to the church my mama went to, and that we used to go to whenever we were here, Catholic church, and we felt really bad because it was just so, like, monotone, you know, and it didn't have that family feel. And then we tried a Catholic church that my mom and dad got married to, and I'm like, this is, like, really, this is big, it's chaotic, there's a lot of people, and usually, if y'all, like, Catholic churches, they have, it's called cry rooms, so that way, like, if you have a baby, go to the cry room, so you're not, you know, the baby's not crying during service, and that way it helps the parent feel better, too, so you can hear everything. It was just weird. And then we tried another Catholic church, and it was just, I don't know. So we ended up going to a non-denominational church, and they ended up just actually being amazing. Nobody would ever match up to the church that I went to and that priest. But this church is really good. All that being said, I'm sorry. Maybe I just wanted to take a break from listening to her. Whenever she says prayers like that, it scares me. And that's, like, not, I don't like that, because everyone should take prayers very seriously. It's actually very sacred. So for her to say them while she's pretty much cursing people out, or cursing them almost, like she's almost doing it as if she's casting a spell, like trying to hurt someone, I don't like it, and it really aggravates me. That's something else that I really cannot stand about her. Like, don't keep on saying, like, you're, you know, a great person and everything like this, and then how you talk, and I don't know, it makes me nervous the way she talks. Like, maybe she really does need an exorcism, and they will do that. I haven't been around for it, but holy water will do wonders.
Power of God cast into hell. Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of innocent souls. Amen. And you don't understand. Like, you're really just fucking with God in that way.
Okay, see, I can't. I am like, I feel bad. Like, even though, like, I know y'all didn't sign up for this session, but it's like, I know that God knows what's wrong with her, what she's doing, but I feel bad. I'm offended. I'm getting protective because I'm like, don't talk. Like, you're praying. Don't do that. Like, don't. You're not. Like, it's really pissing me off. It really is. And then she's trying to, like, talk all, like, freaking demonic. It's like worse. I don't know if y'all ever met. Most of us have met that person where they've done so much drugs or they're like mentally screwed up. All of a sudden, they're constantly talking about like the Bible and God and stuff like that. And I hate it because so bad I'm like, maybe they're really actually, you know, trying to better their life and they are reading the Bible and, you know, but then deep down you're like, no, they're just freaking crazy and they sound crazy and it's confusing and it's not okay. Like, I don't want to say it's like blasphemy, but it's, I don't know. But I don't like it. She scares me. And sometimes, like, a part of me doesn't think it's fake, but sometimes I do think she fakes it. If that makes sense.
Way, you're not fucking with the devil, and well, yeah, you're taking the money to do all this shit to fuck with me, and you think that that's going to be kosher in the end. I would be saying some prayers. I would be, you know, putting my tail between my legs and seeking some repentance or some type of, you know, sanctuary of your own, because it's coming for you. The karma's coming. It's coming for you. So, yeah, I'm very upset. I wish I could have done a live feed as well. You know, my mother's not here. That's why I filmed on her bed.
Gosh. She's on her mom's bed. She's like laying on it like a giddy schoolgirl. She sounds like a kid too. I really wanted to go live because my mom's not here. That's why I'm laying on her bed. Why are you laying on her bed? I thought, like, before you went to jail, your brother, like, took his stuff out so you could stay in the room. Is there not a bed in there? Obviously, there should be a bed in there. Where's he at? Oh, that's what I was going to say. That would be awesome if she would go live and I catch it as soon as she goes live. It would be actually really perfect. Leticia, whenever you go live, can you do like a warning, like even if it's like a 30-minute wait, you know, like a premiere or something like that, so that way I have time to like let my people know and then we can watch the live together. That'd be perfect. Oh, I would love that so much. Wouldn't that be so much fun? We did that like once with Heather. And then we like went like over her stuff together. I love going live with y'all. But it's so hard because I don't know what my kids are going to do. They're either going to be good and play in the bedroom and be nice and quiet, or they're going to be talking nonstop, or they're going to be fussing.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired of it. And then here I'm sniffing cigarette smoke right now, and if I don't flip out, I'm going to record it exactly how I approach my brother, because if he doesn't stop smoking in my mother's house, this is not something we ever did before. My mother was always very well kept, and she took care of everything. She was actually OCD about everything. The fact that he moved in, There were piles of fucking dishes everywhere. My mother's obviously depressed because she doesn't know what to do with him or how to maintain him. She can't force him to do anything. I said, what are you talking about? Give him chores to do. Oh, but he's a man. She's got to do his chores as the mother.
What?
That's what her mindset is. That she has to pick up those pieces and coddle him until he fucking dies. And I'm thinking, yeah, he's a felon. Yeah, he fucked up his life. Yeah, I warned him. I kept telling him, don't do that stuff. But then that's exactly what it is. They already have, like, hidden jealousies toward the fact that I already knew better and was warning them, and they don't want to fucking listen. They've never listened. So the fact that somebody even tried to say my video didn't prove anything, no, we're pretty sure we know who Leticia is, and she doesn't fucking start shit. She'll make a comment, and someone will flip out because that's one of their deepest, darkest insecurities. And they're trying to what's that word? Defend their toxic actions. So, and toxic behaviors or words or whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, whatever. Like, if it leads to that, and normally it doesn't lead to me having to cuss people out and whatever. But after years of prolonged abuse, it has led to this. And I'm trying to get help from my family. I'm trying. But do I want to be around them? No, I'd rather go hang myself or jump off of a fucking bridge. Because those were my intentions after I got out of fucking jail.
Oh, I'm going to have to rewind this because that doesn't sound very good.
Mom.
Yes. Are you here to get in your bed?
Ow.
Can you get in your bed, baby? Baby, get in your bed. Sorry, I gotta rewind this. Because again, she's
Okay.
threatening.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah, baby, I'm okay, but I need you to get in your bed. Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I'm scared.
Okay, but you gotta get in your bed.
Okay.
Give mommy a kiss. I love you. Get in the bed, okay? No, get in this bed. Sorry, I know y'all didn't, well, y'all kind of did sign up for this, actually. Okay, so again, she's constantly threatening her life. I'm about to be that one. To be like, look, I don't know if y'all are, like, watching her like y'all should be, so I'm gonna send these videos just in case. But I feel like I would, like, need to clip it or something, because they're like, I'm not watching an hour and a half long video. I ain't watching 30 minutes no video. I wonder if I should do that. Do y'all think I should do that? Just, like, watch her videos, and every single time she... Has anyone done that, first of all? Because I don't want to bombard them. It would be nice if they already have seen it, because they know she does this stuff. But I don't know. I wonder if I should watch her, literally even just her getting out on bond and just being like, look, this is already what she's doing whenever y'all freaking let her out on bond and just let her fucking roam free. This is what she's saying. So here's your warning. God forbid if anything happen.
Fine. But do I want to be around them? No, I'd rather go hang myself or jump off of a fucking bridge. Because those were my intentions after I got out of fucking jail, and they still could be my intentions because of the fact that I don't have my belongings. If you're gonna force me into being this fucking stressed over shit that I didn't fucking do.
It's time to break up with your basic cleanser.
Like, there she is again. Like, she takes no responsibility at all. It's driving me absolutely crazy. How is it not your fault?
Of course I'm going to be suicidal, and it's going to be all the authorities' fault. All of it. because I spoke out when I was a child, when I was 12, nothing was altered. I spoke out when I was 18, nothing was altered. No one was reprimanded aside from me. I'm always getting reprimanded for trying to seek justice and pursue the truth. And that is sick. And I'm like getting heightenedly aggressive right now because I'm still smelling the cigarette.
There's a word. Heightenedly. This time it's heightenedly.
Smoke. There is no reason for my brother to stress me and the family out this much. And when I talked to my mother about it last night, she was like, I can't stop anybody from... No, you don't stop them from doing these things. You have always stopped me from doing any pleasurable thing that I wanted to in your home. You did not like it whatsoever because of your own hidden jealousies and underlying issues. So I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of not having my home. I'm sick and tired of not having my poodles. I'm sick and tired of not having my daughter. I'm sick and tired of seeking something that doesn't exist. Justice. Actual justice. For a victim. So, I'm sick of this. Completely upset.
Yeah, me too.
And I want to flip out right now. But I know I have to keep calm, and I'm going to use what little bit of finances I have. I got a Walmart gift card from, my insurance. I have zero money. Like, that's how they do it to you. They want to make sure that you have your bare minimum, how you're going to get by.
No, they just don't want you to depend on them. My gosh, get a job, bro. Like, it's so aggravating.
They want to know, who are you going to steal from? How are you going to manage? Who are you going to take from? I don't like to take anybody's money either. I wish I had.
Okay, so wait. Was that her, like, undercover telling us that she steals and takes from people? Why would she say that?
Had my own, but you ripped that away from me as well when you allowed my ex-husband to steal $4,316 from my Social Security because he said that I wasn't giving it enough into my daughter.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there. If you had no record, if you weren't paying him child support, if that's what you're talking about, it needs to be, like, through child support. If you're dumb enough to just, like, give him cash or something, you need to have a paper trail. You need to have receipts. So, obviously, he was able to prove you didn't pay. That's why they were able to take it from you, dumbass.
Which is a complete fabrication, and we all knew that. Because when I stopped offering gifts, my daughter started being confused, wondering where her mother is and why she isn't offering her love anymore. So you've traumatized everyone in this circumstance. I don't know how you're going to fix this because there is no retribution, there is no compensation monetarily that would fix this. I've told everyone it would take billions of fucking dollars to actually fix this fucking situation, and it still wouldn't fix it. It still wouldn't. And the fact that I would have to start up programs to help the individuals that I've seen that are even worse off than me because they were not allotted half as much as I have, and I just have a higher functioning autism than most and can manage, and a higher functioning with my disorders. I still believe that it's a form of autism because all the clicks and all this and the things that I do, the weird, I pace back and forth, I click my ankles, it's only during certain times when I'm heightenedly stressed, and they have it on film, and it's not me doing it. It's not me wanting to do these things. They come out because I am so stressed that I just want to start scraping into my eyeballs, scraping into my fucking veins, ripping out everything inside of me because they're not listening. They're still not listening. When are they going to listen? I was 12 when I started speaking. I'm 34, going to be 35 soon. Nobody listens to reason. Nobody listens to the facts. Nobody listens to science. You're fucking with me because you stole my belongings, and you're wondering how I'm going to manage. You just toss my shit away? You just throw it away then? Is that how you deal with it? Or are you gathering it for some nefarious purpose to try to sway others to believe I was somewhere else that I wasn't at the time? That's why I keep everything on film now. Every day there's something. There's always that pin of, like, where my location is. That's why I'm scared. I'm not really scared. I don't give a fuck. These people are stupid and crazy. Like, I'm still going to fight tooth and nail because you don't even realize you're offending your God that you swore under by harming me, an innocent victim, the one that you swore to, protect and serve. And then I broke my fucking nail today. Do you think I need this fucking stress? No, I fucking don't.
Okay, what are you gonna blame that on? And you know what? You should have cut your nails a long time ago. It actually looks a lot better like that anyways. Cut your damn nails.
I bent it backwards and it just snapped right off because, why? Probably because of the lack of fucking nutrients I've had lately.
Overactive bladder, or OAB, can change your world, like going hiking. Just a hike.
Yeah, probably. So, I'm pretty frustrated, pretty fucking pissed, and that's why I make these videos and nobody understands. They're like, oh, blah, 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 why do you say you wish everybody was dead? Because I fucking do. Maybe if they were resting in fucking peace, they wouldn't be harassing other people. Maybe they would get over their fucking selves and stop being...
She's like literally describing herself right now. Like, maybe you should stop harassing people. Maybe you should stop being so freaking mean and evil.
So fucking selfish. Like these officers. I'm sorry I wish death upon your family. Apparently you're so fucking crazy. You should...
Oh, did she previously threaten the life of an officer's family? Bitch, you better catch another charge.
You shouldn't be in that fucking position, and I've disclosed that to many people. Maybe you chose the wrong profession, because what you chose was the humanities. Yet you're being so inhumane that I'm completely thrown aback. I'm aghast. I have no idea. I had no idea you would mistreat me in such a way. Just because I was attached to a tainted bloodline and everything. I knew growing up, actually. It's not a lie. I already knew I was pinpointed and I was never going to get the assistance that I truly deserved and craved. And, afforded my education.
Oh, man.
I was early accepted into the Illinois Institute of Art, but my parents couldn't co-sign for $100,000 a year. So instead of putting efforts toward me, they put it toward my brother, and we saw how that turned out, and I'm going to have to record the conversation of asking him to stop smoking cigarettes, because I don't even understand it. I don't understand why they...
That poor guy. I'm going to have to... I mean, I'm sorry, it's great content. I'm ready for it. But he's like, damn, bitch, can you stop fucking recording me? Good Lord. I'm going to have to record him about, have the dialogue that we're going to have whenever I ask him to stop smoking. Ugh, I just can't.
Why there's so much heightened stress. There should be no reason he's smoking cigarettes in the house. He knows better. He just chooses not to do better. That's the difference between him and I. I choose to do better daily. He chooses to do the opposite because he knows he's fucked by the system already. He knows he's fucked. He's done some fucked up shit, and he can't, his conscience is eating away at him, and that's why he eats away at other people. That's why none of my siblings want to fucking deal with him. My sister cut him off. My brothers don't want to fucking talk to him. My dad only sends him fucking money because he's just a worthless, And I was watching this video about these eagles, these baby eagles that were hatchlings and stuff. And there was one very large one, one that was sort of mid-sized, and then one that was very petite and scrawny. And when the parents were gone and the offspring had gotten to a certain age, they were still fluffy, they still had their downy feathers. And the largest one started picking and attacking at the smallest, weakest one and killed it. He just continually kept picking and picking and picking and killed the little eagle. And I thought, wow.
As a parent, it breaks my heart when I see Jack struggle with autism.
Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs.
She says that she has autism.
They're crying, and I was horrified. I was like, that's exactly what goes on in this fucking family, is that my brother, and then he started picking on the mid-sized one as well, because if he were the only one, then he would get all the food, right? And that's exactly what my brother does. If he can persuade my mother into kicking me away, like he's done for all these years, if he can persuade my mother into not wanting to go see my brothers, into not going to see, my sister, that's what he does. And who gave him that complex? The authorities. by forcing him in fucking prison instead of realizing that it might have been something he could have gotten off with a little bit of probation, and he could have been something in society. No, now they labeled him as a felon, and he can't even get proper medical insurance. He can't get proper assistance from the government because why? He made a mistake of selling some cocaine? I'm sorry, you love fucking cocaine, you dumb bitches. There's officers that are fucking hyped up on cocaine, still fucking running the streets, arresting people. Don't tell me that bullshit. My brother shouldn't have had to go through that so that he could fucking torment us for the rest of our fucking lives.
I'm so confused.
He could have been able to appropriate himself because he's so fucking smart. You know that by him getting his GED in fucking prison during that time. So, I understand that they're just fucking with my family. I guess I'm gonna have to be the only one that confronts these motherfuckers. So, that's just how it is. Like, and I categorize, chronicle everything, and it's captured from me going in and out of facilities. What I had on me at that time, exactly. So if the feds can't understand that too, if the local jurisdictions are trying to fuck with me, constitutionally I should be able to get this brought up to a Supreme Court because this is not okay. But where's my attorney? I have no finances. My family has no finances to fight for this. So that's why I was pleading for donations, pleading for any type of assistance through this. And I haven't gotten any, which is so weird because generally I'll get some here and there because people know how heightenedly stressed I am or want to offer me a snack or something like
heightenedly
dinner. Well, now this is like life or death, right? I mean, on July 25th I have fucking court. My mother has to pull out of pocket to have to take me up there. That's $50 just one way in gas. And then she has to put out for a fucking hotel. Do you think that we need that shit? Do you think that we need that heightened stress so that we're all at each other's throats so everybody's fucking ripping each other apart? That's what you want. You want us to all fucking eat each other up. Survival of the fucking fittest, right? I'm not trying to take from my family whatsoever because I didn't take any of their fucking money. All the times that they tried to offer me money, I was like, no, you're part of the fucking devil's minions. No, thank you. I don't want your fucking money. I want you to get fucking help. I want you to realize what the fuck you're doing wrong. The same with fucking Jason Wallace. That's why I filed for rape. I gave him 1 week to respond. Hey, I'm pregnant. More than likely it's your fucking kid. I gave him one fucking...
Okay, yeah, let's listen. Because this is exactly my point. If he was to respond, would it not have been rape? Is it only rape because he didn't respond to you? Let's see what she says.
Fucking week. That is enough for a man to respond to a woman that he impregnated. But no, he didn't respond worth a goddamn. That's why I decided God wants him in prison. God wants him in prison because he needs to learn his lesson about sticking his dick in girls while they're asleep right next to him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you shouldn't be sticking your dick in people. And regardless of what I asked about being in a relationship, I was confused. Dr. Carroll would know. My psychologist would know. He would understand me. I was confused. I didn't ask for sex. There was no flirtation. There was no stimulation. There was no wiggling. There was no...
Bro, like, I'm sorry, but in the text, am I the only one? Because I really don't feel like looking back at the text message videos. But I'm pretty fucking sure she, in the text messages, you can tell the first time they did it, it was consensual. And she pretty much wanted more. She was expecting more. It's really getting on my nerves. Like... And not only that, but why in the world would you drive that far? Like, for what?
It was nothing. I laid there and fell the fuck asleep because that was not the type of person I wanted to get impregnated by, because I could see he had no integrity. I could see that there was no, dignity within himself because he couldn't even brush his goddamn poop mouth.
Ew.
Disgusting. Like, brush your fucking nasty crust.
Oh, you're the one who slept with him. You're the one who slept with him more than once. You're the one who wanted to sleep with him. You're the one who drove all the way there to see him, to sleep with him. And yet, whenever you left, you still wanted to have a relationship with him. Now you're freaking so mad. You're sitting doing everything you can. You need to be quiet. I thought you ain't even supposed to be talking about the person if you have a restraining order. I mean, I guess it depends what type of restraining order you have. I mean, I guess she could talk about them. I don't know. But I think it would be in her best interest to fucking stop.
Crusty teeth, alright? So, and yeah, I did brush my teeth yesterday. Gargled and everything. They stole an entire bottle, brand new, with the seal still on my bottle of mouthwash, making it harder for me, making me have to dwindle whatever things I have here. That's what I have to use off of for the next month especially. But then what? Where's the compensation afterward when I have to go to court? Where's the compensation? They told me I didn't have to talk to the public defender, that I would, everything would work out and everything. That's not what I'm trying to seek. I'm seeking some type of compensation for the trauma that I've endured, like the abuse I've endured at the hands of the authorities so far, because every time I speak out, they don't believe me. Until I started recording everything and recording them, and then they realized, oh shit, she's got everything down. She knows everybody's names. She knows everybody's faces. She keeps track of way more than we had ever thought, because I'm not a cokehead. I'm not a fucking crackhead. I'm not a meth head. I'm not your usual suspect. You know? So, I think you guys need to get your shit together. I love you very much. I know there's just mental illness on your behalf, and I will pray for you. I'll pray for your children as well, because if you're doing these types of things to a pregnant woman, you have way worse issues than me. And I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers, and those of your fucking children, because you're fucked. You're completely fucked. If you don't alter your behavior, that's the difference. See, my mother was like, he said he was sorry at one point, and I was like, no, sorry is changed behavior. Being actually appreciative and sorry and grateful and whatever, and no, that's changed behavior. And I've done that plenty of times. I don't see why my mother, she even told Dr. Carol, Leticia will never change. I'm like, what are you talking about? What? My family doesn't see the good from bad, ever. Everything I do that's good is bad to them. They're completely backward. I don't know what you guys did to traumatize my fucking family throughout the years to where they don't even comprehend.
Who's she talking to? What does she mean, y'all? Or you? Who is she? Make it clear.
What positive is over negative. And I'm thinking confronting these negatives is actually a positive. Are you not seeing that? I'm over there cooking nice food, offering you a little bit. And my mother even said, well, why would he eat your cheese? He didn't even like your cheese. And I was like, but he did. He ate it. And so, even though he doesn't like it, he's still going to eat it. The same thing with the fucking cookies. She said, oh, and he burnt the whole tray. He couldn't even eat any of them. What? You literally couldn't even wait a week to see if I would be back? He took the chocolate chip cookies that were vegan as opposed to the ones I brought for him that were oatmeal chocolate chip. He took the ones that I was supposed to eat. Then he burnt them to a crisp.
HCA Florida Healthcare. We show up.
I don't know why I just thought about this, but I mean, I don't know. I just have a feeling her brother smokes weed. So I wonder if they, smoke together. I don't know why. I'm just curious.
Do you see how sick that is? Does anybody else see how sick that my fucking reality is? Every fucking thing I do. Every fucking time I turn around, and everybody's like, oh, it's the little... No, you don't understand. It's after years of progressive neglect. It's years of progressive, abuse in that way. Neglect and abandonment, like Dr. Carol said, because nobody has ever been there. My mom's like, I begged you to stay. No, We saw in the video, that's the extent of your begging, and you did a lot more for the other siblings than you did for me because you have underlying jealousies toward the fact that I caught on to my life and altered it because we had that discussion in the car. You kept saying, well, I'm, twice your age or whatever. Wait till you get to my age. And I said, well, you didn't maintain your body. That's the difference.
Whoa.
You didn't maintain. You didn't exercise. You didn't, you didn't eat healthfully. Instead, she has gained so much weight in the last 2 years since I saw her. I didn't recognize her. I was like, what is going on? She's like, she needs some mental help. And that's why when, I came back and she saw Dr. Carol, she just took over the whole fucking conversation. I was like, go for it, mommy. Go for it. I don't even care if it's on my dime at this time. I don't care. I love her. I want her to get better. I don't want... And the same thing with the officers. I love you. I wish you'd get better because I placed all of my trust and efforts and hopes into you. I thought for sure at some point I'd be beneficial to you people aside from, whatever the fuck is going on. But no, I didn't get the education. I didn't get that. I didn't get those, and I don't want to pursue that money over, justice and whatever. You guys are sick. I want my belongings back, and I'm sick and tired of this. And where the fuck are my poodles? You can't just rob somebody's poodles like that. You got...
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it's not funny, but it just so much it reminds me of Heather. They're freaking rambling on, and she's like, blah, 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 blah. Heather, she'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Where's my money? Blah, blah, blah. I miss my kid. And then Leticia's over here. They stole my stuff. And give me my poodles back. I want my poodles. Golly. I think they gone. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what happened, but you don't need them anyways.
You got a signature while I was under the influence of all these other medications. That should not be viable in the court of law. And
you should not. I'm about tired of her talking about this damn medication too. If it was doing that to you, you should not have been taking it. You were way too old to know that. No one, that's stupid. You did not go to court on freaking purpose because you thought if you did not show up to court, they wouldn't do anything because you wasn't there. Because you think everything revolves around you. You think, oh gosh, she didn't show up. Guess we're gonna have to wait till whenever she's ready. The world does not revolve around you. You don't show up, that's the worst thing you could do.
And yet you rehome these dogs. And I'm trying my best. I don't necessarily want to bitch. I don't necessarily want to fucking harass. I don't necessarily, they're just material things. I get that. But do you realize how detrimental that is to everyone involved? When I have to sit there and confess it to everyone and bitch about it to them, and then they're like, holy shit, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll pray for all of you. I'll pray for you. So today is June, 26th, 2022. It's a Sunday. So it might be June 27th. I'm not really sure. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I hope everybody's having a blessed fucking day and a blessed weekend because I am snapping. You guys don't even know. I'm just the calmest person, but Jesus Christ, I'll pray for you. Leticia Collins Servin.
Man, yeah. I'm glad that was only a little bit over 30 minutes. I wish it was better, but golly. The video sucked. I feel like everything's gonna suck until now I'm like, bring your brother back. I want to see a video with your brother. I need to get a hold of him. It's so sad. I wonder if he would go to therapy. And I have a list of questions. I need to get her brother on the line because I'm really curious about the whole father situation. There's no way he lives there. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Alright, I was just double checking, making sure she didn't post another video, but she has not. she's been posting food on Instagram. I don't feel like pulling all that up, but it was literally just like, I think 3 pictures of like food. I think one was like a watermelon. So she said something like snacks for refrigeration now that I have a refrigerator. Thanks, mommy. You know, something like that. And then there was another one like that. And then the other one, it's like the taco crap she was talking about. Okay. Alright, I'm curious if there'll be one tomorrow. I'm going to try my hardest to get a Heather content up tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm so freaking tired. I'm starting to feel like crap. So y'all have a wonderful night. Tomorrow's Monday, so I hope we all have a wonderful week. And it goes by super fast. And again, one last time, like, for real, seriously, because it really does mean a lot to me. I just really want to thank Patricia again for my super thanks today. That was awesome. It was amazing. It made my day. It was my very first one. I'm honored. I'm very thankful. Thank you, Patricia. And y'all have a great night and a good day tomorrow and a great week. I will most definitely be back on here soon. And if anyone has any details about her brother, try to find me on Instagram first and DM me. Or you can put it in the comments. What is my name? I think it's... Let me double check. 1 second, please. Hold, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, one night, I'm way too tired. One night, I really want to go through Instagram and watch just like these funny reels. Because there's some that I just, oh my gosh, I freaking love. Okay, let me figure out what my name is so y'all know. Let's see, y'all can try. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Okay, yeah, it's like I figured. It's Mama Bear _ the number 3 _ I need to try to post more stuff on there, but alright, I'm gonna end this. I'll speak with y'all later.